What's up guys, it's Nate here once again for another workout for you guys, and check it out. This is session number 3 of your 30-minute heavy bag workout series. Now if you checked out number 1 and number 2 of our 30-minute heavy bag workout series, you'll know that this is a little more instructional. You're still gonna get a solid sweat, of course, but the idea is to kind of work on something a little bit different, little technical aspects, kind of give you a voiceover to let you know when to dive in with some power, when to move a little bit, a little more feedback through your heavy bag workout routine that's not a super high intensity, but of course still enough to give you that sweat. I'm always looking for that. As you go through it, I'm gonna voice you through, give you each round what we're doing in each round of the 30-minute routine, so you know exactly what to do, but there's a component of that is also going to allow you to freestyle and kind of do whatever you want based on some of the instructions that I give you for each round. So you're still getting a killer session in, but I'm gonna leave it up to you to put to work the skills that you've learned to help you improve and not just get in a serious sweat. This is not a 30-minute HIIT routine. This is not part of the ultimate 20-minute heavy bag workout. This is a 30-minute heavy bag routine similar to what I would do myself in the gym to give you guys a killer workout, all right? Now remember, hit that sub button. Let's get this channel up to 100,000. It's gonna happen really soon, and make sure you enjoy the workout. All right guys, let's go to work.
All right guys, here we go. Let's get it done. Your warm up, round number 1 is all punches with head movement. So basically punches 1 to 8, let your hands go, get a little head movement in there, move around the heavy bag. And again, just think about being nice and firm on your feet, but relaxed, and again, having some fun for your warm-up, getting ready to go to work. You can work some double jabs, you can work some head movement, of course, work on body, head, body, small angles, warm up. But again, nothing's maximum here. Think about just kind of trying to loosen up your shoulders, relaxing your hands a little bit. Your hands are closing on impact. You're focusing on technique, right? Hip rotation, torso rotation, and probably most important of all is breathing. So again, you're just getting your breathing down, and close second to that is finding your target and distance on the bag. You do that throughout your warm up, and get ready to go to work for your 30-minute heavy bag workout session number 3. So again, what I do when I'm here is I'm literally thinking, all right, so I'm gonna throw some nice snappy jabs, some power, changing different directions on the bag, of course. Reminding myself to get my hands back up in a position. Thinking what punches feel the best, what punches feel a little bit sloppy, Are my hips tight? Are my shoulders tight, right? Do I have a hard time breathing in a pattern? So I just kind of, with any warm-up, same as any other warm-up, you just kind of feel what your body is giving you, your feedback is, what your body telling you. For me, it's a constant reminder of obviously sitting on that back leg because of my Achilles, and then I just always try to remember to remind myself, to put a little more pressure on that back foot, just to allow for better hip rotation and to allow me to move in and out a little bit better. So if you're one of those people who have maybe you have an Achilles tendon injury, or, you just don't move well forward to back or left to right. Again, during your warm-up, keep that in mind and just focus on improving that or being aware of that as you go through your session. And again, as I go through it, you can see now I'm starting to feel my hands a bit better. I'm starting to get a little bit warm. My heart rate's starting to pick up a little bit. I'm starting to get a bit of a sweat on, which is what your warm-up is supposed to do, right? We are almost there for your warm-up rounds, round number 1, before we hit round number 2, which is coming up soon, which is 3 and 4 punch combos. Give me a couple more here first. And time. All right, let's do it. Round number 2 is coming up. Warm-up is done. And here you'll see 3 and 4 punch combinations, duck or block after each combo. So it's offense and defense. Again, in amateur style, it's non-stop, offense, defense, offense, in and out constantly. That's more of an amateur style. And more of a pro style, you might have a little more pause in there, right? So again, it depends on the fight, depends on the styles, of course. What style do you want to use? Do you want to be a 3-4 punch combo in and out quickly, or a 3-punch combo defense, move around, set up and attack? Again, figure out your style, figure out what you want to work this round and put that to work. Let's go. Round number 2, 3 and 4 punch combos. Duck, block after each combo, and of course small angle changes. So again, just, when you're thinking about movement, when you're moving to your right, you're pushing off that left foot. When you're pushing to your left, you're pushing off the right foot. When you're moving in that half circle position. So just keep that in mind too. If you're not used to moving a lot and you're just trying to figure that out, think about that. Again, with your different angles, it's always balanced. It's always in a good, strong position, but at the same time, relaxed. And every time you come out, reset, relax, and get ready to go back to war. So here, I imagine punches coming back at me, but I'm staying in position, blocking them, parrying them, whatever I got to do. But remember, it's 3 and 4 punch combos, block or cover after those combos, right? Or duck. I'll throw that one in there too. Just think 3-4 punch combo, defense. 3-4 punch combo, defense. And again, if the bag starts swinging from you a little bit, then, you can punch it to stop it. You can change direction and catch it while it's coming in and block that as if, you're blocking your opponent from coming in at you. And then just realize you got to start stinging the bag a little bit more. Clearly, the heavier the bag, the less it moves. The lighter the bag, typically the more it moves. That's why I always prefer 150 to 250 pound bags. Those are my preference. All right, keep working. We probably have about a minute left. Right, so work inside, stay a little bit taller. And somebody would say, oh, you're really tall on your legs. Well, I'm working on that because sometimes you get caught off guard where you're standing tall. And you don't, your opponent's not allowing you to drop down to your legs because they're holding their punches underneath your armpits and keeping you upright. So you should still practice throwing combos in more of an upright position because you might be held there. Now, would I live there for the entire fight? Of course not. Or the entire round? Definitely not. But you should still know how to throw punches in a straight up, standing up position. Almost there. Round number 2 almost done. Yep. Just like that. All right. Round number 3. Again, with this one, we're going to work your triple jab and a setup to the body right after. So the triple jab you don't see very often, but it is very important to get used to it because number 1, it builds endurance in your jabs, in your jab hand. And typically people expect 1 to 2 jabs. People typically don't expect 3 jabs. And, if you have a really aggressive fighter, sometimes throwing that 3, 4, 5, jabs in a row will keep them away from you a little bit, or at least make them think a little bit more before they come in at you. So work that triple jab to that and hit a setup to the body, and then let your hands go after that. Keep in mind the triple jab, different levels, different tempos, just like that is your main goal for this set. First one can be a feeler, second one can be body shot, third one can be a head shot. It could be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, different tempos. Power, speed, upshoot. You can rotate it, not rotate it, right? Change it up. Different jabs have different purposes. You see now everything's kind of controlled. I'm just kind of controlling my distance a little bit. Right, playing a little cat and mouse here, and then let my hands go. Again, I said it before, sometimes it's nice for your opponent or just when you're working pads in the bag to show kind of a, a more technical side in terms of being not, showing a lot of power and speed, and then let your hands go, because you never want to let your opponent guess, be able to pick off what you're doing. That's how you are successful as a fighter, is obviously being one step ahead, right? The ultimate chess player. So give them different looks, different feels, different angles, and keep them guessing. Keep working. The heavy bag isn't always about moving around. It isn't always about standing still either. It's about a variety of all of them, depending on what you want to work on. If you're preparing for a fight, you know the style of your opponent, then you work according to the style that you need to better yourself, to prepare yourself for that upcoming fight. Or if you're not a fighter, just to kind of pick a scenario that you'd like to work against, right? Well done, guys. Another round done. Here we go. Round number 4 is coming up. And of course, this one, we're going to get into our freestyles, everyone's favorite. So you're going to freestyle inside and just think about slips and blocks in this round. So you're slipping and blocking, getting all that in there for this round. And of course, with your slipping, just so you think about it, they're short and precise, and your opponent's glove is basically scraping your ear. You have to make up the least amount of distance. The further you slip, the most distance you have to make up. But again, even if you're a slick fighter, you should still, do some wider slips to figure out the power and the distance you need to make that up, in case you're forced to slip wider, right? Work. Freestyle. Inside. Let's go. We're digging in, working the body, set up to the head. Are you aiming for the chin? Are you trying to break down the arms? Are you trying to hit body? Are you trying to take that liver up into the chest cavity, right? And bring them down to their knees. Hand speed, power, resilience, angle changes, right? All good. Freestyling inside. And if you're a long rangy fighter, guys, I think it's really important again to learn to fight inside, because typically most rangy guys like me don't like being in there, because most guys that you fight, almost everybody I fought was shorter than me. Almost everyone I fought. So I had to learn to fight inside. I had to, because these guys always want to get inside on me. So, because the thing is, when you get tired and these guys happen to get inside, you better know how to defend and throw punches in there and spin off and turn and feel the momentum of their body, so you know where to switch off and when to counter those punches, even as a rangy guy, because you're going to be caught inside. You're going to be caught in the ropes. So you need to learn how to fight out. So every once in a while, get in there and learn how to fight on defend on the inside. Never let them see you tired. Your stamina's good. Your control is good. You've learned not to waste energy. You've optimized your energy output. There, see, I know the round's almost over. I'm just gonna let my hands go a little bit more. Why not, right? You should do the same. We're almost there. Finish strong. Take the round. Show off some defense. And let's get ready for round number 5. Now this one, again, more of the rangy fighter, so more of my style. Gonna work on the outside. So this is your opportunity to work your distance, your range from the bag. Work those outside power shots. You can throw that overhand right from the outside. You can throw those uppercuts. Obviously the 5, that lead uppercut, is typically thrown the most from the outside, but work the 6 from out there as well. Open up that forearm a little bit. Strong footwork. All that good stuff, and have fun. You want to look fun and want to look like you're having a good time on the heavy bag. Enjoy this one, right? Freestyle, outside, any style you want. Freestyle it, offense, defense, power shot, speed. Have some fun with it. Again, you can be working some snapbacks. You know, snapbacks are cool too. You just snap your head and chest back, come back with a power punch. You can get in there with a lead left uppercut, a lead left hook. You can step out with a left hook. You often now see fighters moving to the left, throwing a left hook because it's a little more awkward and it's harder to see. Right? So you can work on that one. Stepping left with a left hook, stepping left with a left hook right hand. Play with it. Some dips. Get out of the way and counter at the same time. So there's that outside lead uppercut with the right hand. All right, and then you just toy around a little bit. Different angles in tight. Different looks. Still to the outside. I'm just not moving much. Slipping and countering. Trying to score some points from the outside. Again, different angles on your jabs, on your crosses. They can still be straight, just different angles, right? It's that uppercut overhand right. You pop someone's head up with that uppercut with the overhand right coming over the top. Again, you start landing that, the fight should be over. It's important to throw that one with balance. And again, dipping to the left and throwing that straight right left uppercut. Another solid combination. And almost there. Nice work. Let's keep rolling. All right, guys, next round, you're gonna freestyle inside again, but this one I want you to think about doing, about ripping more angles. So basically you're throwing a combo, change the angle. Remember, it doesn't have to be complicated. You just basically have to figure out, are you rolling to the outside of the shoulder? Are you coming under a punch to work from the inside? Are you going underneath the forearms? Just think that. You're trying to pop the chin up. Small angles can make a massive difference. A small miss, a small angle change can open up everything. So I want small angle changes inside and throw whatever you want. Duck pivot left, duck pivot right. Jab, step inside, right uppercut type of deal. Small angles working inside. Again, change your speed. Change your tempos. Right, just work on, different foot positions so that you still have balance. Different angles. Change up your punches and work with that. Always keep me guessing. And I'll always keep you guessing. Not know what I'm throwing. Don't get too crazy in there. Don't start breaking stuff down like Michael Jackson or anything. Don't start doing anything crazy like that. You start doing the moonwalk, you're gonna get caught. So just change it up, let those hands fly, and have fun with this one. This is not an aggressive round, unless you're an inside guy. If you're an inside guy, you typically have really strong angles, really strong movement patterns inside, then let your hands go if you're one of those guys. Quick angle change, pop, 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 angle change, pop, 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 reset, go again. Almost there, guys, for this one. You're almost there. All right, let's go. Next round, what you're gonna do here is this one. You're gonna freestyle inside 90 seconds speed, 90 seconds power. Guys, you're gonna do this round twice. 90 seconds speed, 90 seconds power. All right. Again, I just want you to think about using variety with this and changing it up for both rounds. Again, 90 seconds speed first, 90 seconds power, and you're gonna do this round twice for your final 2 rounds. Okay, it'll be done. All right, so let me see. Fast hands, solid combos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punch combos. All right, go for it. Stay compact in your stance for this one. Stay strong in your stance. "90-second speed." Again, think solid base. You have really solid base, meaning your stance is strong. You're not all over the place. You have good, consistent stability to allow you to snap those punches out there. Snappy jabs, snappy crosses. Rip that left hook across. You can see how much I'm trying to work the jab and the hook here. And then I throw in that right hand. So you can see there in the screen, guys, I'm actually, you can tell I'm a little bit tired because I'm not using my back foot enough, because I'm actually leaning forward. This is a good angle because I'm leaning forward a little bit too much on that right hand. I should be more sturdy there and just letting that right hand release, because my forehead is gonna basically give away the fact that I'm throwing. All right, so Be nice and still with your body on those speed shots, and don't lean forward too much. All right, power. Let those hands go with some power. And listen, don't be fooled just because it doesn't seem like I'm terrorizing that heavy bag and put massive dents in it, that they're not hard punches. They're hard. It's still power. Not many people would know this, but in my actual boxing career, all of my wins except one were by knockout and amateur. So again, I was a power puncher when I was in the game. The only fight that went the distance that I won was against, I'll never forget it, man, Nathan Head. If you're out there, brother, what's up? Who was a California, he was a Marine at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina, actually. And he was a monster, man. We had some good battles. The Marines came in shape, boy, let me tell you. These guys were always legitimately fit. Makes sense, they always came to go to war, but so do we, right? So do we. Okay, so you know the deal. You just went through your rounds, the exact same as this one. But what I want you to do for this one, your final round, is just work on some different variety. So maybe you're gonna work on, speed through your uppercut, speed through your stepping left or stepping right. Something like that. Speed with your footwork moving in, speed with footwork moving out. Change it up a little bit. You don't exactly have to do what I'm doing. I'm just giving you ideas. Maybe we're going to throw a speedy check hook in your power shots. Again, it can be overhand right, a right hook. It can be a 1-2 power shot, 1-2, 1-2. Change it a little bit. Have fun with it. You already know what it's all about, right? So change it up. Speed first. Let's go. So again, different variety than what you used in your previous round. But again, fast hands. Not every punch has to be fast, but the idea is, again, you're working speed. Again, if you're moving forward, make sure your feet are taking you there. And if you do have, for some reason you have to reach, then make sure you snap back really fast so you don't get caught. And I've said this before, is one of the most underutilized punches in MMA, which Conor McGregor was really good at, was that lead forward uppercut. That's he actually hit Mayweather a few times with that punch. And that, again, every UFC fighter should utilize that, because there's grappling, there's holding, there's grabbing. You shouldn't get crazy with it because you can get caught, obviously, but that's the one punch that I personally feel that all MMA people should master, because there's always openings for that. Every fight you watch, or every fight I watch, you can see that left uppercut is always there. It's just what I figure is that it's just a lot of people just don't know how to throw it, or just, not confident throwing it. So if you're a UFC or MMA guy, make sure you utilize that lead uppercut, that lead left uppercut. Obviously, if you're orthodox, vital, can really do wonders for you. All right, let's go. In a power shot, same dealio. Get those hands rolling, get some power in there, put some dents in that heavy bag. Breathe, different variety. Body, head, body. Change your positions a little bit and let them go. Again, you can double up on that same side. Could be a cross, overhand right, a hook, then a power jab, right? Different variety. Mix it up. Utilize that jab to the body. Snap that power jab out there. Double it up, triple it up. And that last one, rip a right hand. And then the same combo, rip an overhand right. And then the same combo, rip A right hook. Almost there, guys. Another workout almost done. In your 30-minute heavy bag workouts, this is round number 3. Go work, crew.
All right, crew, I hope you enjoyed that workout. I hope you guys have a serious sweat on. And remember, go through these workouts often so that you start to become more fluid. You're moving around nicely. You're starting to get some killer workouts in there. Things should start to feel a little bit better. If this is your 3rd time doing the 30-minute heavy bag workouts, you should start to feel a little more fluid, like you can control your body a little bit better. That's kind of the idea. You can create more energy, more power. The idea of these workouts, so all you have to do, again, is stay focused, stay dialed in, and we'll continue to grind through these 30-minute heavy bag workouts. All right, guys, remember, hit that sub button. I'll see you for session number 4. Like it, subscribe, get it out there, and let me know what you thought of the session. We'll talk to you soon, guys.